it's Jordan here, and I am coming at you with another video for a project share from the Spellbinders January 2026 release of the Regal Reflections collection. So I got these sent to me from Spellbinders, and these are all part of the Regal Reflections collection. So I got the Regal Lattice 3D embossing folder, and then this is the Arch Punch and Pierce Plate etching die. And I also got the Regal Blooms etched dies and the Regal Pear etched dies. So I've got 3 cards to share with you today. First up is this card that I made using the Arched Punch and Pierce Plate etched dies and the Regal Blooms etched dies. I love the detail on this. These little scrolly vines of the flowers, they're so pretty. So I am really looking forward to using this die set more in future projects. And this the Arched Punch and Pierce Plate, this should be pretty evergreen. I'm going to be able to use this with lots of stuff. So that's my first card. And then my second card, I used the pair of dogs along with the 3D embossing folder. So it's got 2 different sides on this embossing folder. So you can have this image or use this background. You know what? Which reminds me, I actually have one more project than I was planning on showing because I used this in a different one. Anyway, back to the card. So as you can see, I ink blended the panel of this card, and I did like an ombre so it's darker to lighter, and then I heat embossed the sentiment on there, and that is a sentiment from a past club kit. I think this was from the stamp of the month from May 2024. It's the one with some flamingos. I'll put the actual name of that set in the description box. But anyway, that's how this one turned out. I really like the colors on this card. And then my last card is once again really featuring the embossing folder. I love this embossing folder so much. The detail on here is amazing. So this is the card that I just keeping pretty simple with just a hot foiled sentiment right in the middle. And then I just did a little bit of ink blending over the raised embossed parts of this card, just because I really wanted the details of this embossing folder to really shine through on this project. And this is such a quick, easy, simple card to make. I think this took me like maybe 5 minutes to make. And then if you didn't see my last video, I actually shared it in my last project share. But this background panel is using the other side of the 3D embossing folder. So I'm not going to include this with this set of cards because that was not my intention. I just happened to use it for that and figured I'd share it with you. Anyway, so this is just some ideas in case you happen to have gotten the Regal Reflections collection, and I'd really love to know what you think. Did you get this collection, or are you planning on getting it? And what projects are you going to make? I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!